If you've ever stared at broken code for way too long and wished an AI assistant could help you spot the problem faster, this video is for you. Today, I'm going to show you how to debug code with Cursor AI in a super simple way, using the built-in AI workflow to find errors and fix them faster. This is perfect for developers, beginners, and anyone who wants to spend less time hunting bugs and more time building. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more software tutorials just like this. Alright, let's get into it. First, open up the code you want to debug inside Cursor. This could be a file with an error, a function that is not working correctly, or a section of code that is behaving differently than you expected. The goal here is to bring the problem directly into your editor, so Cursor can help analyze it in context. That context is important, because AI works best when it can see the surrounding code, not just a single line. Next, go to the area of the code where the issue is happening. Place your cursor near the buggy code or highlight the section you want to inspect. Then use the Inline edit shortcut, which is Ctrl+ on Windows or Command+ on Mac. This opens Cursor's Inline AI prompt, which is where the magic happens. Now type in the prompt, debug with AI. Keep it simple and direct. You don't need to overcomplicate it at first. Cursor AI will use the surrounding code and your prompt to analyze what might be causing the issue. In many cases, it can identify syntax errors, logic problems, missing variables, bad function calls, or code that simply does not match the expected structure. Once you submit the prompt, let Cursor AI review the code and suggest fixes. This is the part where it starts finding errors and helping clean them up. Depending on the problem, it may rewrite part of the code, recommend a correction, or explain why something is broken. Read the suggestion carefully before applying it, because even though AI is very helpful, you still want to make sure the fix matches your goal. If the suggestion looks right, accept the change and test the code again. This is an important step. Debugging is not just about making the code look correct, it's about making sure it actually runs the way you want. So after Cursor AI makes the fix, run your app, refresh the page, or re-execute the function and see if the problem is solved. If the issue is still there, you can repeat the process. Highlight another part of the code, press Ctrl+K or Command+K, and ask Cursor AI to help debug that section too. Sometimes bugs are caused by several small issues instead of one big one, so going through the code step by step can help you narrow things down much faster. You can also give Cursor AI a little more detail if needed. For example, instead of only saying debug with AI, you can add a short note like, this function is returning the wrong value, or this component is not rendering properly. The more context you provide, the better the result usually is. That said, even the simple workflow is often enough to get you moving quickly. One of the best things about Cursor AI is that it helps you debug inside the editor instead of constantly switching between your browser, your terminal, and documentation tabs. That means less interruption, less guesswork, and a faster path to the fix. For a lot of common coding issues, this can save a huge amount of time, so the full process is really just this. Open your code in Cursor, use Inline Edit with Ctrl+K or Command+K, type debug with AI, review the suggestions, apply the fix, and test the result. It's a very fast workflow once you get used to it, and it can make debugging much less stressful. If this tutorial helped, please hit the like button and subscribe for more practical AI and software tutorials. And if you want, I can also show you how to use Cursor to refactor code, generate functions, or explain code line by line in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.